We had about 10 seconds on the peloton. 1 kilometer to go. I see the red triangle. I say, I'm not riding for second. I am going to win this race. Everybody starts shouting your name, and there's thousands of people in that street. Your hair on your arms comes up like that, and you take a gamble on that finish line, and you explode. Yeah!
"2013, what a season."
We had high expectations about the year 2013, of course.
We lost count of the wins at one point in the criteriums. We lost count of the ups and the downs during the season.
First, in Belgium, you could see the difference. We had a very good preparation with the guys. The first race in Belgium, where the year before there, I think our first rider was 143rd. We were 6th this year. And we were really, till 200 meters of the finish, we were still going for first place.
Seeing Kiel Reinen almost pop that US national title, ending up on the podium, and then a week later winning Philly at the top of Manayunk.
We showed that we are also taking responsibility in the race.
Robert Forster flew him to the US to do some criteriums. It was actually in those crits that he said to me, "I will win a stage at King High Lake." He just made it clear. And he did. 4 weeks later, he won a stage. The criterium team,
it's full gas all the time.
I don't even know how to highlight it. Those guys just killed it. Hilton led that team to a T.
I stood up and said, I really believe we can win every single crit we start.
Somehow it just clicked. There's not one thing that I could point at.
We're all on the same page and all the same mindset.
I think we put the most pressure on ourselves.
That's what makes it work so well is, we're all in it for the win.
We showed that we want to do the things that we think we can do, and we are sure we can do.
One hell of a season. A lot of wins.
2014 will be a big year.
You look at this team, and this team was not brought together by accident or by chance.
I think it's exciting that a team that's already so established wants to bring on a women's team and wants to treat them in the same professional way that the men's team is treated.
We have riders who can kind of handle anything and everything when it comes to the bike, and whether it's a crit or a time trial or going uphill, we have it all covered.
I think we've put together a really good group.
Well, I think the women's team is definitely, it's a needed component to the group. The ladies just bring a different dynamic, which I think we can all learn from.
It's a fairly young team. We've got a lot of riders, 20, 21, 22, but then we've got experience as well.
We are holding them to the same standard as the men, which is going to every race to win, and let's see if they can top that 36 win count that the criterium team did last year.
There's going to be a lot of expectation from the kind of cycling world in general. I think people are going to know that if UHC put a team together, it's going to be a good team from the start.
Goals and objectives for the women's team are pretty clear-cut.
Yeah, that we win every race.
Win, 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 win. Same standard as the men.
It's always interesting to see what's going to happen when you bring together such a group of riders that, with the exception of kind of 2 or 3 here and there, have never ridden together.
We're not just looking at 2014, we're looking down the road. We don't want just a win at a US bike race. We're looking at the 2015 World Championships that are going to be held in the US. We're looking at the 2016 Olympics in Rio. We've got Olympic medalists, we've got Olympians, we've got Giro winners. We do have a stacked team.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the year.
We got 20 returning men from our roster from last year.
We have good time trialers, we have good climbers, we have good sprinters, we have a good speed, so that makes the team so successful.
We are proud about our riders, we are proud about our team, the way we work, the tactics we have, the environment we live in.
We could have made some big changes on the roster this year. There's so many riders available. And instead we focused on our guys, because getting those guys to win, to me, is more important than just going out and buying talent. Same thing with the women's team. We could hire anybody, and instead we hired 19, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, the future of the sport. You know, it's about development. It's how to make them better.
When I got here, and it sunk in a bit how professional it is, and having the mechanics all there with your bikes ready for when you need them, and all the Swannies there with the schedule of when you want to get a rub, and kind of sunk in that we're here to race our bikes and win at races.
You got mechanics, you got massage therapists, you got directors, you've got the marketing staff, you've got the bus driver, you've got 20 people traveling to take care of 8 guys in a race.
I'm living for it, but it's my life.
When you're in an environment like this with such a strong support crew behind you and such opportunities, it's very motivating. We have an amazing staff and support system behind us with the UnitedHealthcare Cycling Team that will make sure they're doing everything that they can so that we're doing everything we can on the bike to deliver those results.
I think a lot of us spend a lot of time looking at our dreams, and either you do it or you don't do it.
Getting an opportunity to race with really good friends and really good teammates and a really strong program, it's exciting.
To be able to, live my dream, I didn't know that it could take me to as many places as it had.
Either you pick yourself up and you do it, or you don't do it.
You do it because you love it. You do it because you want to achieve something.
It's about what you can do.
If I can inspire one more person, then I think that I've achieved something great.
As a cyclist, you go for their team. It's something that you have in yourself.
I just want to see the team ride as a team.
In the end, it's a teamwork.
We are the UnitedHealthcare Pro Cycling Team.